Hey everyone, just shooting a quick video to try to explain a little bit why I'm probably asking for some odd things. I am trying to collect as many plastic bottle caps as possible to use in my biofilter for my aquaponics. I'll show in a second. And any available riverstone gravel or pebbles or fish tank gravel for grow beds. If anybody happens to know of any free, like old used bathtubs or kiddie pools or anything like that, or old roof or like gutter material for roofs, I'm trying to add to my aquaponics setup. Also, if you happen to drink such high quality 40-ounce beers such as this, I'll also take your bottles because I will cut off the tops of them and use them to grow tomatoes in my little grow bed. So another way to sort of recycle trash. I'm trying to see as much as I can do with basically trash and recycled materials. The bottle caps I'm looking to add to my bioreactor to increase the surface area for the nitrosammonia and the nitrobacter bacteria to bind onto, to convert the ammonia and fish waste into nitrites and then subsequently into nitrates and make them bioavailable to plants that I'm growing after having the solids removed by this filter. And again, if anybody happens to find any old bathtubs or gutter material, I want to use it to try to grow more vegetables out of fish waste and add to the fresh veggies that I can have available to feed people with. So for those of you interested, and how the system works, so the water comes in this blue pipe out of this pump, comes over here, comes up into this cut-off drum that has a swirl filter in here. This elbow right here is kind of to the side, and it spins the water around in a vortex. The heavier stuff gets flung up to the sides and falls down and collects at the bottom. I have a little drain down here that I can decant off some of the fish waste solids. There's a mat in here, a couple of like old foam bits from old mattresses down in here, and then most of the still water occurs at the top, and I have a tap in the center with a little net around it and overflow in here. So that basically settles up most of the solids, the ropes. That pipe comes in here to this old trash can that is the bioreactor, and that is what I showed earlier. And after basically the bioreactor has converted the ammonia into nitrates and then subsequently, into nitrites and then subsequently nitrates, the water flows back in two directions. One feeds this tub, all these plants, and the other line comes out of here and feeds my sort of starting tray, where I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm just barely getting started, except for this basil here that's just doing really well, and a few random little cuttings, but ultimately still spills down into the same system back into the pond. And it's all thanks to these guys. These little goldfish and minnows and random koi, carp, etc. that are busy eating mosquito larvae and random bugs that are unfortunate enough to land in the pond and whatever else, and turning that into ammonia for my plants to eat. And of course also reducing the population of mosquitoes and flies in the area.